Hey guys, Jamiy, and today in Roblox we're playing some more Egg Farm Simulator, as you can see on the screen right now. Also in the last video we checked out the new obby little thing, which I don't think is actually available right now because it's disabled, but as you can see we're level 1 again, we have 21 retirements, and what we're going to be doing, because obviously the last time I did one of these videos, where I just like grinded the game, we managed to get to level 1000. In today's video we're going to be trying to get to level 2000. It takes a lot longer to do, and you'll see when I went for 1000, I didn't really need to attack the chickens myself that much. It was mainly my character doing all the work. When you get to around like 1300-ish, some like a little bit higher, like maybe 13 to 1500-ish, you will see that you kind of have to do most of the work yourself, unfortunately. So I'm just going to buy Tarzan for now. We don't really need any of the other characters. We only need Tarzan because he's going to be able to one-shot all of the chickens up to like level, up to a few hundred levels, so it should be good. Also, the pet got an update, so it actually attacks now, which also we went ahead and called it apple juice because we have to. So yeah, but I want to rebirth again, but like I always say, I want to try and get 100 golden eggs first. But if I go, well, actually, I'm pretty sure I have to be over level 300 first to check, see how many black eggs I need before I can. Yeah, I need to get level 300 before I can see how many more black eggs I need to get before I can get another gold egg. So what we're going to do also is we're going to quickly upgrade this guy just a little bit, just so we can get all of the upgrades. Or I can go one more, and that should be, nope, okay, there's another one. Is that it? Okay, level 150, and then this guy we just want to keep leveling up as much as possible until the point where he can't one-hit KO the chickens at all. And then also we'll start buying all the other characters and then start leveling up. And you'll also see, it's the same thing with the one when I got to 1000 in a video. The main 3 guys that you want to level up is Tarzan, the Beowulf, and Robin Hood. Those are like the 3 characters that you really want to level up. They all are like the cheapest to get the levels, and eventually also when they're like 4000, then you might want to start buying all the other ones and just maxing them up to whatever you can. Because these guys will still be your best characters, because obviously to get them to 4000 is going to cost a lot cheaper than to get all of the other characters to. And these ones seem to be like the best cost per damage. So I'm going to leave it off there, so I guess I'll be back once we start. I think what I'm going to do first, actually, because also in the 1000 video I came back every 100 levels. I think what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to let Tarzan, I'm going to be back when Tarzan's finished and he can't one-shot the chickens anymore, or he can't beat levels himself anymore. And then we'll be back, and then after that I think we'll cut back every 250 levels just to see how my progress is going, because obviously doing this 20 times for every 100 levels is going to be a little bit more, it's going to be a lot longer, because obviously the 1000 video was actually fairly long. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut back every 250 levels after Tarzan can't one-shot the chickens, or he's struggling after that. Anyway, so I guess I'll be back in a second. Okay, and we are back then. So as you can see, I thought with only Tarzan we could get to 500. Apparently I was wrong. I haven't been attacking this at all. Tarzan's been doing it all itself, and we managed to get to 1295, so almost 1300 with just Tarzan alone. We can't actually upgrade it anymore, I'm pretty sure. No, we can't, so we can't progress any further unless we attack it ourselves, but obviously we're going to keep going ahead. And then, I mean, what would have been better for me to actually do is to not start off with Tarzan, is to actually progress up to the game to where I can buy the farmer guy, because also that means you get, I think you can get 100% of eggs, so not this one, not that one. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's like past Jack Sparrow, so Hercules, and it's Jack Sparrow, right? Then there's another one, Albert Einstein, and then it's the farmer guy, right? Yeah, or McDonald's. So we want this guy. We probably should have upgraded this guy, got up to this guy, because then we can also max him out, and then we'll get like 50%, 25, 25, 25. So we get 100% of the eggs that we earn. So it'd probably be better if I bought him, but that's fine. So now we're going to buy all the characters that we can buy up to, and then we'll start upgrading our first. And I guess we'll upgrade all of them to like as high as we can, just so we can get their abilities unlocked, because also having the abilities is very important for the later game, especially the one the critical hit chance, which I think is free. The one that you get from Naruto. No, is it Naruto? I think it's Naruto that you get it from. So we have to go get him leveled up. So there we are. So I think that's the highest person we can buy. It is comes is 115, so we should be good there. So let's quickly go and buy a few of the levels on these guys. So then, I guess we'll just upgrade them all by like 200 for now, just to get the abilities. And also, I'm actually surprised. Oh, actually, I'm not surprised. I forgot. If you buy these guys can hit like really hard. Like honestly, 5.1, and it's pretty much the E is 93. This guy is also E 93, but also it costs it costs a lot more to upgrade him in the long run. Because when I get him to like level 100, then it's like almost impossible to level him up until I get a few next of the characters. So it's gonna take a long time. But anyway, we're gonna go quickly around and go upgrade all of these guys. And also we want all of their abilities and whatnot. So yeah, there's that. I guess we should have probably leveled them up 1,000 at a time, to be honest. But oh well, it should be fine for now, because eventually we'll probably avoid all of whatever we're doing right now. Do I keep messing this up? I think I do. Okay, if I do all of this, yeah, I'm just gonna do it for the mob, just for the fact that we're gonna have to do it eventually anyway. And I guess I'll level this guy because it's gonna trigger me if they're not all the same level. I don't know why, but when I'm first starting to do this, it always triggers me when they're all not the same level. I don't know why. Okay, I like things being symmetrical, otherwise it just actually triggers me. But it's gonna actually trigger me in a second here, because when we get down to the later lines, like Donald Trump, I don't think I'm gonna be able to level him up to 200s, because he gets really all of the guys past Mythica always get really expensive really quickly. Okay, and this person and this one, get Michael Jordan up, get this one up, and that one up. And I think, can we buy it? No, we can't buy another 100, so that should be fine though, because we can buy all the abilities still. But there we are. But anyway, that's pretty good. So I guess we'll be back at 1500s, because as you can see, we're actually doing really good right now. Although what I am going to do is I'm going to quickly level these guys up to max, just for the fact that these, like I said, the first 3 after master are the best guys that you want to be like leveling up. So I guess I'll be back at when I get to level 1500s. Okay, and we are back then. So what if you haven't learned from this already, you can see that I'm mainly buying the egg beat, because also it lets you auto attack for 15 minutes. Like, I don't think it gives you the best speed. Like if I get chickens, it just still speed it, but it means I don't have to hold on left click and I can just let AFK the game. So that's the reason why I buy this. But also I can actually just stand close and I can just when I get the critical hits, it just one shots the chickens. So you'll see me a lot when I'm like at the higher level of the games. Just always mind this, because also, as you can see in the bottom right, I'm hitting almost 5 times harder than what my characters are hitting. And you'll see when it gets like the late games, like 1800, you'll see that I have a drastically higher amount of attack damage. And you can see when I'm actually critical hitting the chickens, I'm hitting for a lot more than just 10 times. And I mean a lot more. Like right now, like we're on 106 E. When I critical hit right now, I'm like doing an additional like 4 E, which is a lot. That's like multiple times more. So it's actually stupidly strong. So that's really good. So as you can see, we're about to hit level 1500, and you can tell in the bottom right we almost have 60 million. Actually, if we get a chicken boss this time, we should actually get one, I believe. So yeah, if I just stand right here, all I need to really do is just get critical hits, and that'll be great. So as you can see, I have a fairly good crit chance, I guess, is the best way to put it. So you can see we're getting quite a lot of exceptions, because also we have all that one leveled up. Didn't get the chicken boss, but as you can see, level 1500, and we almost have, we're just shy of 60 million black eggs. So also getting to 1,000, we got 30 million eggs. We pretty much essentially doubled that in then the next 500 levels. So we're actually, it's really good to not to retire when you think you've done it, keep going until you start to slow down. It's yeah, it does take a long time to actually get to that point where then you can retire when you've like pretty much you've hit a wall and you can't really go any past that. But the reason why I do it is because also you make a lot more. If I reset it, if I get up to 1,000, it's going to take longer to get to 1,000 from 1 to 1,000 than it's going to take from getting to 1,000 to 1,500s. So it makes more sense to continue, and then also to just retire once you have hit a wall. You need to get more black eggs and stuff like that. That's what I always do. As you can tell, it's definitely working out. But there is that. Anyway, I guess I'll be back once we hit 1750 levels. Okay, and we are back, Glenn. So as you can see, we are almost to 1750 levels. Just need another, I guess, one, and it will be good. So I think, actually, I guess we have to do the boss battle as well. So I'm gonna quickly go and get myself another a boost really quickly, because also you might as well use the egg beater. So also, as you can see, we've got the noob now. So I think like what, 2 or 3 more characters before I can go into the next line. I don't think I've got past Percy Jackson yet. I think this is where I like got stuck and I just can't get to like E145. So anyway, I'm gonna quickly go and buy the egg beater so I can get another auto 15-minute attack. I think I bought 2 or 3 of these so far, so this almost took like an hour just to like progress almost 250 levels in the game. It takes a while. Okay, it takes a while. Oh, there it is. Our pet chicken apple juice. Just one shot the chicken, because obviously now he can attack, and he just got a critical hit for us. So there we are. So I'm gonna quickly go and upgrade these guys. Actually, can I upgrade this guy? Oh, I can't. I was gonna say because I've upgraded him a little bit, but also I want to try and level him up a little bit more because obviously I want to get his abilities at the very least. Or are they called abilities? What are they called? Upgrades. Also, there's no more abilities in the game right now. I think there's what, like 9? Yeah, there's 9. So we can actually technically get one more on our 0 key. Although, as you can see, there's like, when we only have like the first one, you can see there's like question marks over the 8 other boxes. So I'm guessing this is not really a 0, unless that's meant to be like a future update that potentially. I'm not really sure. Also, like, this game is meant to be based on another game. It's pretty much like copy and paste, but also it's chicken. They're not compared to something else. But they might do their own stuff, because also we have the Sky Bridge and the Alien chicken boss, which I don't think was in the original game. But as you can see, on level 1750, we have ourselves 164 million black eggs, which is very nice. So anyway, we're getting really close now, so the next time I'll see you will be, I think we'll do like the last few levels before we get to the 2000s. Okay, and we are back, Glenn. So I decided just to do this obby because I'm actually 5 levels only away from 2000, and we got to like, this is probably the most difficult obby part I've ever done. Like, look at all the jumps and look how quick it is. This is dumb, but I'm super close to the end chest. I thought, do you know what, I might as well record this because this is probably one of the most difficult ones I've done. So in my last video, when I actually checked out this new feature or new like thing in the game, I kind of got like the fairly easy ones. I didn't think it was that difficult, and I'd thought, oh, it changes like the system, like what parts of obbies you have at the time. Yeah, I didn't know some of them got that difficult. Okay, that's completely fine. So now I just got this one, which honestly these ones aren't that bad. I'm gonna take my. I hate myself, bro. I said I was gonna take my time, and do you want, just don't even worry about it. Oh, yeah, by the way, so as you can see, now we can actually buy Shrek once we get to E160, but it's actually really taking a lot now. So we actually have to retire a couple more times. But as you can see, we bought the Percy Jackson. We've leveled him up a few times. I mean, we can't level him up 25 times, as you can see. For the leaderboard, I don't think. Well, that's the friends. I actually helped Ugly Poem. I should forget his first rebirth. He looks like he's actually. The Ugly Poem's been grinding this game too much. I swear to God, bro. So this is the global one. 11. I'm probably not on this at all by a long shot, am I? Let's have a look. What's the look? Yeah, just 5,000. Yeah, we're probably not gonna get on that at all because I've just been like I've only really come back to this game for like a week just to try and get to like 2,000. But anyway, what I'm gonna do also is we're gonna try and get to that level 2,000. So what I've actually realized is I was kind of right and wrong. Like the best characters that you want to be like buying up, like leveling up, are these guys. These 3 are the best ones: Tarzan, Beowulf, Beowulf, and Robin Hood. But what also is the best character level up is your current last person. So also I leveled up the noob a little bit since I've got him before I got Percy Jackson. As you can see, I've leveled up Percy Jackson a little bit because as you can see, if I level him up 25 times, I get 7.4 E133. If I go to my first guys, you can see these guys are actually a lot worse than now, and they cost around the same pretty much, well, a little bit cheaper, but if I level these guys up a little bit more to actually get to the same points, as you can see, this guy is actually now starting to get. I'm not sure about the noob. I think the noob is still like pretty much the same. I don't think he really changed too much, but after Percy, I think Percy Jackson, and after that, I think it's actually best to start buying these guys to level them 25 times, but it's still nice to buy the first 3 because obviously they're really, really easy. But to speed this process up, because it's going to take a while, we're just going to use our abilities just to speed through the rounds, and we should be able to get to level 2000 and actually beat it within the same ability, these same abilities, so we should be good now. Actually, I probably should have used this ability to make it so I always hit critical hits, but as you can tell, I'm mainly hitting critical hits instantly. And there we go! It was that easy. And now I have 500 million black eggs, and we've done it. So there we are. That's what happens when you get to level 2000. You get 500 black eggs. Let's quickly go ahead and just hit the rebirth. Actually, we are super close to the next boss. I think we might as well just try and go for it, because we are hitting really, really hard now to say that we're actually this far in the game, which I'm actually surprised. So let me just buy get some of these chicken wings, and or I guess chicken legs, and we'll start doing this. Okay, come on. Give me the boss. Give me the boss. So I'm going to quickly just attempt the next boss just so we can get a lot more black eggs. So if it is a mutated one, we might as well beat it, right? Because I'm pretty sure we can beat it without our abilities if we just have all these chicken wings and just as you can see, like, we destroy it. And we get we get so many black eggs from this. How many do we actually get now from this one? That was so worth it. We just got another 27 million. So there we go. I think I'm just going to leave off there. We can go higher, but I want to rebirth. I want to use these 527 million black eggs and see where it gives us. So that was super, super OP. So unfortunately now, I'm not actually going to be able to get to level 3000 until I get like another probably 10 rebirths. And I've only just killed one chicken. Well, my chicken's going to kill all of those. Or my chick pet's going to just kill a few of those. So what I think I'm going to upgrade mostly is, well, I have a lot, so I feel like I could probably upgrade this guy a lot, because this guy is going to eat a lot of the black eggs. So I'm not actually too sure, like, if I level 25, I'm not going to level up 25 times. It's not even really going to, I can't afford it, and it's just not really going to do it. So I don't think right now the radioactive is worth it. I wanted to try and go for another, I wanted to go for another rebirth, but I didn't actually check it. I completely forgot. But there's that. The super wasn't really worth it. The idol, I mean, this one could be worth it, but again, I mean, is it low? I don't think that one's really worth it. Trophy bonus could be a good thing. To be honest, it's like really, really cheap for what we could do. The Harbour J egg, I think I'm actually going to buy a couple of these ones. Yeah, I'm going to actually buy a couple of these. So I'm going to try and get this to like a good number that's not going to trigger me. And then we'll just level up to like, let's go to like 30,000. Oh, actually, it's eating up a lot now. I think 25,000 should be good enough for that. So now we get a lot more eggs than what we used to do. And I think what else, let's have a look at the scientists. More exceptions. That's really, really expensive. Like, really expensive. That doubles it. I'm actually do that. That's like 70 mil. And I know that's a lot. Now it's insane. Now that's like a lot. But I'm going to do that because obviously getting more eggs is actually really, really helpful later in the game, because I can just upgrade and I can hit a lot harder. This one might be worth it. How much is this one going to cost? That's, yeah, pretty much already leveled that one up for, I'm not going to be able to level that one up for a long time now, unless I do a ton of rebirths. The meaning egg is for critical damage. This one's actually really, really good to level up. Like, how much can I level this one up? Because, as you can probably tell, like, when you get to the later rounds or the later levels, like, my farmer's damage and my damage isn't doing anything. The main reason why I'm actually beating the bosses is my critical hits, and that's why the demeaning egg is probably one of the best ones. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to level this guy up a ton, so it starts getting like really, really expensive. Because also right now it's actually not really in that much. Like, we can level this guy up a lot, Like, oh my god, we can actually level this up to like 10,000, I think, and be okay. Yeah, like 10,000. Now if we hit a critical hit, which I don't think we can hit critical hits until we level up, or until we get more characters. So yeah, now we're actually gonna that was only 500 before. I think just with this alone now, we could probably get to like a few hundred more levels. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't level up earlier. The eggplant's pretty good because also you get eggs from the fertilizer. Presents I get again really good. I like that one. The garbage egg is good, but it is starting to get a little bit more expensive now. As you can probably tell, like, it costs like 2 mil just to level it once. So I think I'm gonna leave that one there like that. The Newton one is actually really good. It's actually really cheap, and also if I get exceptions, so I think I'm gonna level this one up now a couple of times. So I'm gonna do this. But I don't level up, I spend too much on these ones, so I'm just going to level this one up to about... Let's go 2.5 thousand. How much does that cost now? It's going to start costing, like... Actually, still not a lot. Or is it? It's not costing too much. Let's go level up to, like... Can I get him to 10,000? I think I can get it to 10,000. So that was actually going to give me a total... Like, if I get an exception now... I'm getting so many eggs is actually gonna be unreal. So that's if I do get them low. And I think for the last ones, because obviously now we spent 300 mil, I think I'm gonna put actually more than 300 mil. We're actually gonna put the rest of them into the good nights. Now also, yeah, I do have the good night leveled up a lot now, but it's actually better to put them into this because like if you don't have the good egg and you don't have any black Easter eggs, I would suggest if you're trying to like go for your first rebirths. Or your first rebirth, don't spend the black eggs unless you have a good night already. If you've already got a good night, you might as well just not get rid of them. You might as well keep them and only level up the good night. The reason why is because if you look at this, if you don't actually know, well, I guess you can't really look at this because I level up so much you can't actually see the lower stats. But if you don't know, every black egg that you have in your inventory, not in brackets like this one, this means I don't have them yet. That's when I do rebirth. Same way with the black eggs. If you're in brackets, you have to retire to actually own them. So the amount of black eggs you own, if you own one black egg, your damage gets a plus 10% bonus. However, if you have the good night, put them all into him, or most of them. The higher level your good night is, the better. Because like I said, one black egg equals plus 10% bonus. The good night only costs one egg to level up, but you'll actually get, as you can see, it's level 600 million, and he only costs one still. So every black egg that you give him, instead of getting a 10% bonus, you get an 11% bonus. That 1 extra percent is actually really good. And also, if you do spend them on the good night, it means that you're not tempted to spend them on other things like I am. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to put in all of them. So 203, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Put all of them onto this guy. Unfortunately, you can't just put in like, it says 269k. 269k. K doesn't actually do anything, I'm pretty sure. Or if it actually does it. Oh no, where am I going? Where am I going? Stop, please. 269. I think it's big K, right? Yeah, it looks like it doesn't really do anything. If you put the letters, you have to actually know where they are. So just know that also K is 1,000, so just 3 zeros. M is million, so 6 zeros. So 269, 1, 2, 3. And then 108. I might as well just put them all into that. And there we go. Now our good night is level 803 million. So now we're actually going to do so much damage. So I'm going to leave it off there. Also in our next video, I think we're going to try and go for 3,000. I'm probably not going to play too much low right now. So also I'm going to just do this, and I'm just going to buy our first 2 characters, and I'll just be ready to grind again whenever. Because also now this is going to be such a lot more fun now. We're going to get so many boosts from everything now. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And like always, I'll see you guys next time.